Hello, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the new moon in Aries. And the Moonology Oracle cards instruct us at this time that we should go for it. With the new moon in Aries, of course, Aries is the planet of fire associated with Mars. And right now, good news, opportunities abound, and the outlook is positive. There's every reason to believe that you can create whatever you want right now, Pisces. If you've been chasing a goal for a long time and you feel like it's a long way away, keep going, be courageous, chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm, and expect those desires to be satisfied. Take action right now. Believe in divine timing. In love, make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive. This card is an especially good sign if you need more courage and determination. Be driven and determined. Ditch the faint-heartedness. I just hiccuped. Call in the Archangel Ariel, who is associated with spring and is a wonderful archangel to appeal to when you need courage. You can also call in the energy of the planet Mars. As I said, I've got my red jasper here on the table. That's an excellent crystal to work with at this time. I just love the way it looks all year round. Of course, I'm in Aries, so I have to be careful with that red jasper. It can get me a little fired up. Your manifestation affirmation: I am on the right track, and soon I will... Pisces. Whatever that means for you. Whatever you want to go for right now in this new moon period. Of course, I did not mention new moons are a time for manifesting, for putting those seeds into the universe, planting those seeds, putting those wishes and desires out into the universe, so that when the full moon comes around in Aries, you see how your manifestations come to light, come to life. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Pisces at this time, please? Thank you. Messages for Pisces. And of course, time is fluid. Whenever this message finds you, Pisces. First card out is the King of Roses. The second card, the Two of Scrolls, Two Worlds. Your third card is the Two of Forces, the Willow. And on the bottom of the deck, the number 4, Beeth, Birth. This card is all about having childlike innocence and creativity. You can see that there's a sign on some of those trees there that is a symbol for the Om letter, which stands for Beeth, or the birch tree. And so this card is... see the dog there, and they're just happily running to the mother figure there. It's all about childlike creativity and rebirth. So I kind of liken that card to the Empress in a way. First card out for you is going to fall over before I can read it. It's the King of Roses. This could be a male or female, obviously. We all have feminine and masculine energy. So take this as it resonates, Pisces. This card shows a man holding 2 roses, a red and a white. The red, of course, represents purity, and the white, passion. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is a king of love, a man or masculine who is balanced and well-rounded. This indicates a potential union or even romance. It actually could be a friendship as well, whether it's a new blossoming of love or if it's an old one that is ascending to a deeper level. This man is bringing tender-hearted and thoughtful support. This is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, where home or family issues are concerned. This card is also letting you know that you're ready to stand up on behalf of yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always start within, Pisces. The Akashic force for this card says to close your eyes and step into the robes of the King of Roses. You are the king of family, home, and community. Feel a sense of care swell within you. What would you like to bring to the world around you now? A sense of care swell within you. A masculine energy, potentially a new relationship, friendship, business, or even romance, with tender-hearted and loving support. The next card out for you, Pisces, is the Two of Scrolls, Two Worlds. You can see out that window there's a monastery in the background. She's got some coins on the table from where she's been spinning there, working hard at her spinning wheel. This card talks about how you've potentially lived many lives in the past and that you are currently experiencing a disconnect between the spiritual within you and the physical. So as you see this woman, she's surrounded by her spinning, as I said, in baskets of wool. You can see the monastery through the window. So this card indicates there could be a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit is directing you. You may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth, and you joined a monastery to do so. Then, missing the wonders of the secular world, such as love and family, you chose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation, but that didn't offer the spiritual focus that you sought. So it's likely that you've bounced back and forth through many different incarnations, through many different faiths. And you're now experiencing a polarity between those two things again, feeling self-realized in your spiritual experience and having personal success in your day-to-day life. So it often feels like you have to give up one in order to embrace the other. This will continue until you can learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. And I understand it's difficult to do that because we have to live, we have to work, we have to make money to survive. But if you have a job or in a relationship that pulls you away from your spirit, you've got to deal with that or possibly leave it. Because right now you've got to replace worry with trust and integrate your eternal truth into your everyday reality. Because who you are forever, Pisces, is who you are right now. When you own that, absolute self-realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. So, even if that's just taking a moment to meditate for 10 minutes a day, or just breathe, even if you only have 2 minutes, and think about the light that is within you. You know, close your eyes. If you can find a quiet spot, even if it's a bathroom stall, and you can just sit there for 2 minutes and just breathe and think about the ball of light that is within you, that is the spirit within you, that is connecting with the divine power within you. And if you can do that, just that simple activity to bring that much of your spiritual truth and your eternal truth into the reality of every day, then that's enough to get started at least. And that can help you feel closer to the divine, to your divine self, to even feel like there's a purpose to this world if we're grappling for that. The Akashic force for this card, Pisces, says to close your eyes and say to yourself, "The divine thrives in my daily world." Then see the God of your understanding stand beside you. See yourself walking through life with this great company, handling everything that comes your way. Handling everything that comes your way. Your last card is the Two of Forces, the Willow. You can see a beautiful willow tree here in the sunshine. This card upright is showing you that the tree of the willow is a strong and flexible tree, and that you are strong and flexible too. The willow has roots that go deep and wide, and it's got a strong foundation that's capable of standing up to anything. Now's the time for you to feel strong and to stand tall as well. Feel the strength and support of the earth beneath your feet. This card indicates a time of calm, so enjoy the peaceful energy now. It's also a time of power, so it's perfect for reinforcing your foundation for your work, in your family, in your spirit, and in the depth of your belief and in yourself. Just like the willow, you have a peaceful strength drawn from the waters of your soul and extending through all eternity. Stand confidently in your truth. Take the actions that support the growth of all things wonderful in your life, and know that you are powerful, Pisces. The Akashic force for this card says to take a deep breath and feel yourself plant energetic roots from the bottom of your feet, moving down to the very depths of the earth and tapping the resources that you need. Notice the strength you feel rising up from this profound source of energy. Beautiful messages for you from the Akashic Tarot for this new moon in Aries period. A beautiful masculine energy coming in, a friend or family or work situation. You bringing the divinity to everyday life. A beautiful thing, and know how strong and powerful you are. The energetic roots, the strong foundation. Beautiful messages for you. I'm going to pull a card for you from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. Spirit and angel guides, thank you for the beautiful messages for Pisces. What is the message for Pisces from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck? I just dropped all these in Aquarius reading. I'm hoping I don't do it again. If they come out upside down, pay no attention to it. Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Pisces, please, for the new moon in Aries period or whenever this message finds them. Thank you, Spirit. Number 5, closing door completion. I do not believe I have ever pulled this card before, Pisces. Let me get this lined up for you here. Number 5. Closing door completion. Endings, completion, your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on far too long. Unlock the cage you have been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have tried that already and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be. Move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why things did not work. Is it keeping you from your greater calling? Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lessons and set yourself free. That was a pretty deep message, Pisces. That is a pretty deep message for you. Perhaps there's a part of your life that you're closing the door to so that you can raise yourself to a higher consciousness. Sometimes we have to let old things go for newer and better things to come in. You're strong enough to handle whatever comes your way, that's for sure, Pisces. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Endings and completion can be hard sometimes, endings can be difficult and also freeing, also enlightening, also empowering. So look at the benefits of the closing door, Pisces. Spirit and angel guides, what is the Work Your Light Oracle message for Pisces, please? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Crossing the threshold, initiation. That looks like a door, does it not? That very much looks like a door. Excuse me. Thanks for your patience, Pisces. This is an action card. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth and meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. These are really amazing messages. Really amazing messages, Pisces. More of yourself than ever before. The divine thrives in your daily life. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open, Pisces. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. The work your light action, rite of passage, cross the threshold. So that's giving you permission, Pisces. If you're not sure which way to go, what you want to do, give yourself permission to make that decision, to go through that door. Those are beautiful messages for you. As I proceed to knock everything over on the table, I'm going to pull one more card for you, and it's a chakra wisdom card. This is not an oracle deck. I've used it before as an oracle deck, just to see if there are any areas of focus that may be prevalent for you with regard to your chakras. So let's see what comes out for you, Pisces. You have a higher calling for sure and are moving towards that initiation. But there's something that you have to close the door on to step through that, cross that threshold. Second chakra, sacral chakra, reward myself. I know that I am truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life, and I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labors. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow disruption and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I am flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those that I may have avoided in the past. Those are beautiful messages for you, Pisces, for this new moon in Aries period. I hope that that resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this reading, please reach out and hit that like and subscribe button right now, and I will see you next time. Love and light.